Alright, I'm just about done loading everything up. I got 36 bales again today. So they're all wrapped and put in storage to ferment. What the hell? Ah, that's what's the hell. Gotta pay attention to my cheaty indicator that tells me what's on my forks. Find better technology, that is. I've been hearing that they're developing something called a universal auto-loading trailer. That you just pull alongside the pallets or bales or logs, whatever you're trying to load, and then a sophisticated AI on board uses robotic arms, drones, whatever. I've heard a few different versions of this to load your bales up for you. I think I'd kind of like to have one of those. We've made a lot of progress, with AI, self-driving cars and the like. Well, there's still problems with those. But for very specific tasks, AI is really amazing. Yeah, I heard about this guy that makes farming game YouTubes that uses AI to make all of his music, and also uses a different AI program to make thumbnails and stuff like that. How fascinating is that? I mean, you can't have one AI that does both because I know it suck, but specific AIs to do one single job are just friggin' amazing. Alright. Get these wood chips into the storage. I'll get all this stuff delivered. Try to go easy here. Although, as I've said many times, machinery in this world does not believe in go easy. It's all or nothing. You kind of have to blip the throttle in order to not go all out. Yeah, see, that universal auto load would be like an improved version of my current bale trailer. My bale trailer will sort it, but I still have to pick up the bales and bring it to the trailer and set it on the trailer. Then the trailer itself will make sure that the bale is properly stacked. Which I like that because that makes my job easier but doesn't replace my job. That's the type of AI I like. Get to keep my work, get more done, expend less energy in doing it. My boss gets richer because I'm doing more. Well, in this case, I'm my boss, so my customers don't have to pay as much. Since I'm putting out so much, I don't have to charge as much. Alright. I'll do the food first to the... Oh shoot, I almost forgot. I gotta get Basil out here to roll this grass field. I'm getting dollar signs in my eyes here. I'm getting sloppy and forgetting the basics. Next month, it'll be 2 years since the first time Basil and I went out together. Although at that time it wasn't really a dating thing. It was more of a work colleague thing. But clearly it did turn into a dating thing, so... And 2 years of dating. Maybe it's time we move on. Be kind of late in my life to start going to that next step. I'm 41 years old now. Get out of here before she hears me. Although some part of me wishes that if I was going to be Isekaied into a fantasy world, that would have been Isekaied a hell of a lot younger than 38. Make sure everything's strapped up right. Gotta close the... Good. Alright, let's head to the restaurant. I mean, a lot of things have changed over the times. But first couple of years, I made so many stupid mistakes. If I would have realized just how amazing the AgroStar tractor was and WIFO um, forklift attachment, that would have saved me so much money. I probably would have been, you know, I probably already would have a second piece of land. So if Ben gets that spinach out of that field next to me this month, I'll go ahead and buy it from him next month. And then I have to decide what I'm going to do with it, because I'm going to need a harvester, a planter, maybe a cultivator, a slurry tanker, a grain wagon. This little thing I'm pulling can haul grain, but not very much. I think that field I'm going to put in, I'm going to multi-crop it. I'll have sorghum, barley, and probably canola. I thought I seen something coming in the weeds. I guess not. Whoa. Yeah. Alright. Huh. Somebody's having a honking good time. The horn on this thing sounds like a warehouse forklift. 7,821, that's nice. Another 1,800. So 9,600. Not bad at all. Check, make sure everything's out. Yep. Yep, alright. I'll get the sawmill stuff hauled off. Then get a tree or two into the lumber mill. Thinking maybe I'll get this repainted next month. But while this beige is not the most impressive color, it is a great, indication of the times, and it is clearly the original paint because it all matches inside and outside. What the hell, UPS? No, that's not UPS, that's the post office. Don't blame Buster Brown for the government's fault. Yeah, this wasn't the worst cold I ever had, but seems like whenever I get a cold like this, I'm sick for just a few days, and then I spend, a better part of a month trying to clear the damn stuff out of my system afterwards. Alright. I love seeing the storage so full. Soon I might have to build another one. Come jump in my favorite tractor. I've been trying to find myself an Oliver. I thought I'd found one, but it's such bad shape. And there's no way around here to get parts to fix it up. So it'd literally just be a yard ornament. It technically does run, but it blows black smoke like crazy out the stack, so that tells me that the turbo is bad. And if I tried to run it that way for very long, I'd end up, just completely destroying the engine. Trying to find one of those old V8 diesels. It's a V8 GM diesel. Trying to find one of those would be hell. So if I did get that tractor, it would literally be yard art. While I kind of do have a pet tractor here in this white, which is, the son of Oliver. That kind of makes the Challenger the grandson of Oliver. Yeah, about this time, this same, Oliver descended design got used for the Alice Chalmers, and Agro also bought Challenger from Caterpillar and they use the same basic design on that too. They just swapped to the Caterpillar engine. I think this one actually has an Isekaied engine in it. I said Perkins quite some while ago, but no, this does not have a Perkins engine in it. Oliver did make a few of their own engines, but generally speaking, they used Perkins and Oshkosh and GM. Oddly enough, in some of their combines, they actually used Chrysler engines. Which the Chrysler 318 is a damn fine engine. Yeah, because while Dodge is generally the worst quality of the big three automakers, they still did have a few decent engines. The 318, the 2.2 liter that was in the K cars, that thing was unkillable. The Slant 6 and the Lowrys and stuff like that, the Dodge Darts, that was a pretty good engine too. I know they won't buy everything here, but take what we'll see what they will take. Oh, I thought they would take the prefab wall. Let's see what's on here still. Looks like all they took were the wood beams and the planks long, so I got these prefab walls and regular planks to sell. Let's see where I can sell a prefab wall at. I was going to go to the... I thought it was going to take the prefab wall sections and then have to take the rest over to the playground, but that's not what happened. Alright. Prefab wall. Who will buy it? The farmer's market, surprisingly. Looks like the warehouse is the best price other than the Grain Elevator Museum, which I guess is actually full. Let's see about planks. Best price for that would be the warehouse, the playground. But since I gotta go to the warehouse anyway, I'll just take this to the warehouse as well. Sell it all there. Don't tell Sage. Make sure I strap down, because I seem to be forgetful at times. This guy put some serious money into this fence. I don't really like fencing my fields in, because it seems like the fence always just gets in the way. I guess if I was doing a fruit orchard or something, it might be a little different because that's a huge problem. If you'll have a bunch of you have an apple orchard, and everybody just jumps out of their car, runs up, grabs a handful of apples, and back in their car, and away they go. So end up surrounding your apple orchards with pretty high fences. That was good timing. Did I go past the end? No, I did not. Now I did. There we go. 31,000. Just a tad short of $350,000. Seriously, I feel like stupidly rich. I know I'll blow through that pretty quickly. But still, that's just amazing to think I have that much money in my bank account. If it wasn't for all the mistakes I made early on, all the debt I took on early on, it'd probably be like $500,000. I think I'm going to bring home another $200,000 in January when I sell off everything. All my silage and all my wood chips from the sawmill and all the baled up willow. I wonder if there's a basket maker around here somewhere that I could sell some willow to. I know there's a Cooper, but he don't want willow, he just wants planks. He's actually really close to the farm, so in time I might start selling him planks. Where did I set my winch? There it is. this concrete truck get by so he doesn't see what I'm doing. So right now, if counter goes by and sees what I'm doing, they might have suspicions, but they have no proof. Well, that's 7,000 liters. The sawmill needs about 40,000 liters a day to keep at full production. I don't think I'm going to get that much in there because it's already 4 o'clock and I got to get everything cleaned up and put away. Tomorrow will probably take a pretty easy day, just do some selling, a little bit of tree cutting, since it's Basil's birthday, and 2 years since we've been dating, or not quite dating him, but almost dating. Alright, looks like Basil's done with the rolling. And she left the tractor at the front of the field again. That's nice. She's gotten a lot better about that. Alright, I'll take this tree too. I'm gonna drag this one across the top here and keep it out of the road. American elm, that's kind of a so-so wood. Usually has a lot of knots in it. Let's measure this thing. Yeah, 6.4 tons, so it will work. There we go, got it unhooked. The brute force it doesn't work. You're obviously not using enough of it. Now was it hooked on? Old White's got some grunt to her now, making her grunt. Alright. What would be another good tree to take? Oh wow, these oaks are really shooting up. She did end up leaving the damn tractor all the way at the other end. He still hasn't harvested that damn spinach. I'm sure it'll either be harvested or withered tomorrow, so. Well, sawmill has about 20,000 liters to work with, so that should be enough to keep it busy tonight. So let's do cleaning, maintenance, and fueling up. Get everything put away. Another chicken's out. Alright, grab my power washer. Weird world when you have to turn on start the engine to push around a power washer. Alright, fix the rear mower. Not much, just a little bit of grease, looks like. Clean it up. something you can do so easily, sometimes without even thinking about it, and then when you try to think about it, it messes you up. That trailer's got a pretty good chunk of wear on it. Alright, put some diesel in the pickup here. Refill the wrappers and baler here. Alright, that's done. I really like this baler. Does a great job. And maintenance on it's not too expensive either. go get the tractor that Basil left at the far end of the field. And maybe tomorrow I'll do some window shopping too about equipment to buy. I'm gonna hold off until the last minute to actually make a purchase just in case something pops up in the shop that's good enough. What is going on here? Well, something appears to be wrong with the roller. I can't get the tractor to move or the roller to fold up. So I guess this is going to have to be a good night here while I try to get this fixed.